Finn still didn't tell Stephanie the truth, y'all. She said she had to go into the office. But hey, y'all, welcome back to another review of Life with Chess for the Bold and Beautiful, February 11th, 2025. Okay, y'all, so first things first, let me know y'all thoughts on today's episode down below. Look, I said he had plenty of time to tell the truth, and she had plenty of time to sit there and listen to him. But okay, y'all, on today's episode, we're going to start with Finn and Steffi. So he still think about the same thing, the fact that, Luna is his daughter, the fact that Poppy over here talking about to keep it a secret. And still, I said, she's so selfish. She talking about some doggone, you still didn't answer me. Did you tell Steffi or whatever? And I said, girl. But yeah, he was still thinking about the same thing when Steffi came up behind him and she was asking him what he's thinking about. I said, here's your opening. She gave you your opening. Tell her or whatever. And they was just talking about the night that they shared and the fact that they celebrated their anniversary. And I was like, yeah, he had plenty of time to tell her. Once she asked what he was thinking about, he should have said then he got to tell her now or just blurted it out. Might as well before she find out another way. I don't know. I think I read the spoilers. Did I? I can't remember if I read the spoilers or not. I'm trying to remember if they said anything about he tells her the truth or not. I know they showed, Lee coming into the office, Poppy asking him not to say anything. I think she's supposed to call him again and say not to say anything. But she ends up telling him, I know you had something to tell me, but we'll talk about it tonight or whatever. I had to go into the office, but first I got to stop by and see her folks, talking about her parents or whatever. I said, you don't see them about 50, 11 times. You keep seeing them. Let them do what they do, whatever they got going on. I thought they was going to tell about Brooke stopping by and all that, but no, not yet anyways. But I was like, you don't stop by and seeing these folks repeatedly or whatever. Why is you could have stayed there. If you could sit up there, somebody said you got to stop by, check on them. Look, she said, I got to make sure Brooke ain't got in Red's head. I was like, they trying to delay this, y'all. I don't know when he going to actually get a chance to tell her. I know some people been saying they don't think that he's going to tell her this month, maybe next month or later down the line. I said, I hope not. She sit up here. My thing with Poppy is, she keep telling him how she didn't know. She knew it was a possibility, but she didn't know for sure. She didn't want to ruin his life and all this other stuff. But then, now that you got the opportunity to make a difference and show that you sorry or remorseful or whatever for what you did, you over here to keep it a secret. You already done sit up here. I'm glad that Finn told her on today's episode. He was like, yes, he was of age and everything, but you was older and you was my aunt. I said, about time somebody said. Because what? Then he said, no, we're not blood related. It's still bad. Either way it go, I'm ready for Lee to find out. I want to see what Steffi going to say. But when he was saying how, she already had a hard time dealing with the fact that, Sheila's his mother. And now, what he said, the fact that, I think Sheila tried. Oh, yeah, I forgot that Sheila had shot Steffi. How I forget that? But yeah, that's what he was talking about. And then he was like, now my daughter don't try to take her out too. I said, right. I said, exactly. Look, you got a crazy family. I knew he was crazy too. He just ain't showed his crazy side. Y'all know if y'all been listening a long time that I said when he used to be staring at Liam and Steffi picture on the wall, it was like something omnious. What the? What's the word? Omnious or something? OMNIOUS. I think that's how you spell it. Probably not, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. Something malicious or something. The way he used to be staring at that photo on the wall or whatever. I was like, yeah. And then his voice would get real deep. I said, yeah, you got to look crazy, and you too. But Poppy and Deacon, she was at El Giardino or whatever, and she was distracted. She over here calling the doggone hospital, asking if Finn has made it. And I said, yeah, it's not going to take long. Then the fact that anytime they go up in there, well, I don't think they did on today's episode. He locked the door. This time he didn't say that, though. She just walked in. But she calling the hospital and keep calling the hospital, whatever. And they was like, he not in or whatever. And she was asking when he's going to be in. I don't think they allowed to share that information anyways. But yeah, she called the hospital. I said, that's not suspicious at all. It's not suspicious at all that you keep calling this doggone hospital. I also want to know if that lady, what's her name? The nurse, April? Is her name April? I want to say her name April, but I wonder if she's going to end up mentioning to Lee that Finn did another DNA test or whatever, and that's how Lee going to find out. But we'll see this week, I guess. But yeah, she was calling the hospital asking if when Dr. Finnegan going to be in. Then Deacon started talking to her. They started talking about Luna. He was asking about, how she dealing with everything because although she took out his friends and everything, that's still her daughter or whatever. And then what he said something. Oh, he ended up saying the same thing that Finn said. Things would have been differently if Luna had known her father and everything. That's the thing that they going with now. Now it's Poppy's fault. If she had told that Finn was the father or that Tom was the father, because Deacon thinks that Tom was actually the father. He doesn't know anything yet. Nobody really knows except Poppy and them or whatever. But yeah, he talking about some, he couldn't help but wonder if Luna had known Tom, she may have turned out differently. And that's what everybody been saying lately. It's all Poppy's fault that this lady done went and sit up here and did what she did. Luna and Bill. So Bill ends up telling Luna that Poppy and Finn was at the prison looking for her or whatever. And she was like, she gonna ask this man, I don't suppose basically there's any way, I already knew what she was gonna ask, if there's any way that Finn could know that she's there. He's like, no, there was the rules of the condition. I said, well, once again, like I keep saying, she already done broke the rules. And then why you still guarding her? I said, you guarding her for a reason. I said, go on, stop guarding her so you can see that she really ain't changed. She just playing. She over here talking about something. I'm sorry, Finn. I hope you can forgive me and all this other stuff. Girl, you ain't sorry. You ain't sorry. Do y'all think, speaking of that, do y'all think once she finds out that Finn is her father, that she gonna decide to do better and all this other stuff? Because y'all know so far we haven't seen Sheila do anything. Well, we haven't really seen her at all anyways. But yeah, she over here saying she's sorry and now she regret what she did to Steffi because they doing more flashbacks or whatever. But yeah, he ends up telling her that Poppy and Finn came to the prison looking for her. And I said, how they gonna, because they gonna start to investigate and ask. Again, they said allegedly that Poppy's supposed to find out that Luna is at Bill's. I don't know how she gonna find out, but that's what they've been saying for a while now, y'all. We'll see. What else? Bill and Luna talk about Finn. He was asking about him, and she was saying that they didn't get a chance to hang out. I said, it was stick to the story now. First, they were saying they used to hang out together and all this other stuff. Then it was like, I think when she first came on the show, they were saying something about they was hanging out, but then I don't know if one of them left or Poppy left with her or something they said. I can't remember exactly, though. But yeah, they started talking about Finn, and she was saying how he really cared about her and all this stuff. They was talking about Liam and Finn, that Finn never overstepped or whatever. Kelly loved him. Just saying how he is or whatever. And she was saying how she wishes that Finn could see her with new eyes. I said, he already do. He already do, because he want a relationship with her. I said, yeah, they going to find a way to get her the ankle monitor off her watch. They going to find some type of way to get the doggone ankle monitor off this lady. Ridge and Taylor, they was over here. I think he apologized to her. Let me see if I wrote it down. He tells her he's happy they living together until they find something more permanent. He ends up apologizing for what happened, and she was basically saying she know and she understands, and she ends up reminding him she confident in what they have. And I said, oh, I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced. I don't know if it's because we know the history of how this goes down. I don't know if it's because we've been seeing him make these facial expressions or what. But I'm not convinced. We'll see later down the line, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, he was apologizing for everything that happened. I think at that point, that's when Steffi walked in, and I don't even think I wrote down. Oh, they was asking about the anniversary. She was like, it went well. I thought that was the scene where she was gonna say something's going on or whatever. Y'all know Friday's episode where they showed her talking to them, and we thought that, he had told, but he ain't told nothing, and we don't know if he actually gonna tell anyways. But yeah, Steph was saying Luna's gonna stay behind bars for the rest of her life and just talk about everything she did and how she survived. And I say, yeah, wait, you finna freak out. You gonna say first the mama, now the daughter. She go, I can't deal with this. And that's what Finn was saying. He don't know how much more Steffi could take. And lastly, we got Finn and Poppy. So she ends up walking into his office or whatever. She was asking him. She wanted to know if Finn told Steffi that Luna is his, and he never answered the question because she kept over here reminding him, you still didn't answer my question. And he over here telling her, you robbed me of my daughter. The same thing, basically, that maybe Luna could have turned out differently had he known and had he been a father to her. And he was like, basically, he said he wanted a relationship with her. Because she over here still talking about keeping this secret and stuff. Talking about don't tell or whatever. Don't tell. That's going to ruin everything. I said, she's so selfish. After everything this man done said about wanting something to do with his daughter. Because she asked, I think he ends up mentioning, I don't know if she asked or what. And he said he went to the prison. Yes, she did. She was like, why did you go to the prison? He was like, why do you think or whatever? Because he wanted a relationship with her. And he was going to tell her everything. Why did you go? Why did you go? That's what I want to know. Why was she going? Was she going, telling her the truth, telling her everything or what? Why did she go to the prison? Or was she going to say it's a possibility that Finn could be her father? Like, what was you going there for? Why? Well, yeah, Finn wanted to see if Poppy keeping him from Luna or whatever. He started accusing her because he said he went there and they wouldn't tell him anything. And she was like, no, she didn't do that or whatever. And that's all that happened. But that's it, y'all. Let me know y'all thoughts down below. Stay tuned for the next video. Until next time, this is how girls today be safe.